Hey, what's going on, you smelly smeargle? Today we're trying out Reklev's take on Dragapult Dusknoir from the Frankfurt Regional Championships, where he placed second. And the interesting thing about this build compared to what most other people have been running up to this point was he played 4 Rare Candy. Now my build here currently, I did cut down to 3 Rare Candy and I added in a Jamming Tower, because I still feel like it's pretty useful as a card up against the Gardevoir matchup to neutralize the Bravery Charms. That's a pretty big deal. If you find a turn 1, if you get lucky enough to find a turn 1, you can like put it out aggressively and stop TM Evo, possibly. That usually doesn't happen though. And then it's really a powerful card up against Gholdengo as well to remove the mobility when you combo with an Iono from the air balloons to potentially trap a Genesect, or a Gholdengo without a Metal Energy in the active as well, or even Fezandipiti. It could be a little bit awkward for them to move the Fez and get the 1-hit KO on a Dragapult. So that's the only change I made to his 60, was cutting the 4th Rare Candy for a Jamming Tower. But besides that, this is exactly the 60 he played. Like I said, that's the big standout, the 4 Rare Candy. And of course, you're probably asking, well, what is the purpose of 4 Rare Candy? And the answer is just to get to Dragapult and Dusknoir more aggressively. Now, you'll never use, well, I would be really surprised if you ever used all 4 Rare Candy in a game. That would be impressive for sure. Usually you use 1 to 2, but you want to find them consistently to really have those very powerful first couple turns of the game on turn 2 or on turn 3, potentially being able to get a Candy Dusknoir off, or multiple Candy Dusknoir into play, or multiple Dusknoir through Dusclops and then a Candy Dusknoir can be a huge game changer in terms of your output potential. Even like going first and getting like turn 2 Candy Dusknoir to remove like a very important Pokemon off your opponent's bench. Like if you go first against a Gardevoir deck, you get a Duskull down, get some Dreepies down, and then they go, you know, get 1 Ralts into play, TM Evo onto a Kirlia. If you have like turn 2 Candy Dusknoir, remove the Kirlia from play, and then also Itchy Pollen them on the same turn, that can be a huge swing to be able to take over the game on your following turn. Even like being able to remove Gimme Ghouls off the bench aggressively against Gholdengo, same thing, that can come up. The most powerful use of the Rare Candy though comes through getting a turn 2 Dragapult attack, whether that be getting back-to-back energy attachments like a Psychic Energy and a Luminous, and then candying out a Dragapult on turn 2 after you go first, or even on your second turn after you went second as well. Same thing. And it actually synergizes super well with Hilda, and not just your other energy cards in here, but also your Neo Upper Energy. So you could possibly, on your second turn in the game, have a Candy, have Hilda, Candy, or Hilda for Neo Upper Energy and Dragapult EX, and then Candy into the Dragapult EX and be attacking with the Phantom Dive on your second turn, which is pretty overwhelming for most decks to deal with. Most decks just can't handle that amount of pressure on the second turn of the game. So you basically just take over games and basically win instantly when you find that combination of cards. And you can even go a step further. You could get a Dusclops set up and pop that, or get Hawlucha involved to completely remove and board wipe your opponent of all their important Pokemon, like all their Ralts and Kirlias, all their Gimme Ghouls, all their Dreepies. You can do some pretty powerful stuff on that second turn of the game through the Rare Candies. Like I said, Tord played 4. I ended up cutting 1 for a Jamming Tower after playing some games with the deck. I think the Jamming Tower is still pretty valuable in the current metagame, so put 1 of those back in. But besides that, it's a pretty straightforward, pretty standard Dragapult deck. 4-4-3 Dragapult EX, 3-2-1 Dusknoir. Most people play 2 Duskull, but 3 Duskull isn't anything crazy. We've seen it before. People have been having success with it as well. 2 Budew Ursaluna. You're still playing heavily through Budew on that first couple turns of the game. A lot of your games actually do play out pretty standard for Pultnor, where you go first, or on your first turn going second, get Budew into the active, use Budew, evolve your Dreepies to Drakloaks, your Duskulls to Dusclops, and you sometimes don't even play a single Rare Candy in the game. But it doesn't feel like it hurts the consistency of the deck and the flow of the deck to all of a sudden have all these Rare Candies included in the deck, whereas you might not normally had them included in the deck. You would have had other cards. It doesn't feel like it bogs the deck down. Things still flow pretty well. One of the big sacrifices made to fit the Rare Candies in the deck compared to other or the more standard builds of Pultnor that are going around, one of them was the lack of Jamming Tower. Like I said, I added 1 back in, but also cutting back on the Night Stretchers. Most Pultnor lists play for Night Stretcher, and that definitely can feel a little overkill some games, but some games it does feel pretty good. You are playing Research pretty aggressively in a lot of games, ending with a lot of cards in your discard pile, and even then, if you're not discarding the cards, when your opponent starts to take KOs, whether they're chasing Drakloaks off the bench, KOing your Budew early on, there's a lot of opportunities to get value out of your Night Stretcher. So that's like a big cut here to include all these Rare Candies, is less Night Stretchers in the deck overall. But I did find myself honestly carrying that much. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't find myself that strapped for resources and recovery, only having the 2 Night Stretcher in the deck. So I could see going up to a 3rd, but I definitely don't think you need the full 4 Night Stretcher. I think the deck functions just fine on 2 to 3. I'm not quite sure where the ultimate sweet spot is there, but 2 felt fine overall, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't feel like I was losing games because I had a lack of recovery. Specifically, 1 Fez, 1 Hawlucha, 1 Latias for the supported lineup. 4 Research, 4 Iono, of course. Only 2 Boss and 3 Counter Catcher for the Gust. Pretty heavy on the supporter Pokemon search here. Not does it only just have 2 Hilda in here, it also has 2 Brock's scouting. So you're definitely making up for, I don't want to say some of the consistency. A lot of other lists also play like a count of Nest Ball in the deck as well over some of the Rare Candy spaces. So there's a little bit of a trade-off there between playing Nest Ball or playing something like the Brock Scouting. Brock Scouting, of course, a little bit better in the mirror match when Budew's shutting you down, and can feel pretty good on that first turn going second against a lot of decks when you can find combinations of cards like Latias plus Budew or just double Dreepy. Kind of depends on what you're trying to set up on that turn, but Brock Scouting does feel pretty good. Having like more effective outs to like turn 1 Buddy Poffin is kind of cool for sure. For Ultra Ball, of course, the candies, the stretchers, the jamming towers, another spot in the deck, and I definitely felt this for sure, to be honest, playing this build, where there had to be room made for the Rare Candies, was cutting back on the energy count a little bit. Most Pokémon lists right now play 7 energy. Usually it's 3 Luminous, 2 Psychic, 1 Fire, and the Neo Upper. Usually like the straight Pulp builds play 8 to 9 energy. This build from Tord only played 6 energy. Now, I didn't find myself, I feel like, overly losing games due to the lack of energy, but I definitely did not hit energy as consistently as I felt like I did with like the more traditional Pultnors that have been floating around in this metagame. I think it's for 2 reasons. One is the extra energy, but the second one I also think is just more Night Stretchers. As the basic energy end up in your discard pile, whether that be you researching them or purposely discarding them so you can find them later with like Ultra Ball or with Night Stretcher, because you would play a higher count of Night Stretcher by discarding it with Ultra Ball. Like if you have, you know, attachment for turn with Luminous onto a Drakloak and you need to play an Ultra Ball for turn, you might discard a basic energy, especially when you have a super high Night Stretcher count, because then your Night Stretchers are effectively energy when you draw into them. With this build, you're a little bit less inclined to want to do that because you only play 2 Night Stretcher, and yeah, that's basically it, because you play less Night Stretcher. And you might want to save them for other use cases, especially if you end up with stuff like your Ursaluna in the discard pile or your Hawlucha in the discard pile, stuff like that. You definitely want to try and preserve your Night Stretchers to find those Pokemon. So there is that. I think with further playing with this deck, I definitely could see myself going up to a 7th energy, finding room for that, maybe even going down to just 2 Rare Candy. Like I said, 4 feels a little overkill. I think there's some room there for sure. And then I think the sweet spot is probably 2 to 3 if you want those more aggressive lines of play available to you with this Dragapult Pultnor deck. And I think some of the matchups where that matters a lot is like the Gardevoir matchup. Being able to get to getting to like a turn 2 Dragapult is just kind of insane in any matchup. But specifically, matchups where the deck struggles would be something like the Gardevoir matchup and the Terra Box matchup, which has kind of risen back up in popularity recently. Shaman would, of course, be a good answer for that, but also Rare Candy is really good at that as well. One of the things that the Terra Box deck is really, really good at is using Water Pond to snipe your bench Pokemon, namely your Drakloaks, and limiting your energy on board and your Drakloaks on board, which can make it really tough to get to a Dragapult. But if you just candy into a Dragapult, even on like turn 2, even if you don't have the Neo Upper Energy for it, you can just attach for turn to it, use Budew again, and then you'll be attacking with it on the next turn, and your opponent can't kind of like go after your energy because you candied into the Dragapult. So it's just kind of good for that as well. So those are like the 2 main matchups where I feel like the candy is super, super powerful. But in any matchup, getting to Dusknoir sooner and getting to Dragapult sooner, or just more consistently, is also going to just be pretty good. So definitely something here to the Rare Candy build. I will say, having put a decent amount of time in with Pultnor in general recently, this doesn't feel like overwhelmingly better. It just feels like an option that the deck has, and depending on the metagame, I think you do or do not want Rare Candy, depending on how important it is to really get to your Dusknoirs, get to a potentially faster Dragapult. The slower the metagame is, the less you'll want the Rare Candy. The faster the metagame is, or the faster you just need to be to overwhelm your opponent. In this case, it would be like the Gardevoir matchup where you'd want that. The more Rare Candies you're going to want in the deck. With that said, let's jump to some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Why are you coming at me for speaking truth? What the? There's 3 Dragapult in here. Could candy Pult, so I could go get a Dreepy. I could get rid of these. No, I could candy Nor. Honestly, candy Nor could be pretty good if they only get down 1 Ralts this turn, right? So we should just pass and see what they do. I don't think I should play this yet, basically. Imagine if that candy was a jamming right now. That'd be pretty good. Shutting down Team Evo. At round 5 and wait. In round 5 at Frankfurt, there were 2 5-0 Conkeldurr mirrors, which means 4 Conkeldurr started 5-0. Wait, actually? No way. Is that real? Is that a real stat? Dude, the Conks were taking over. The only thing that could stop Conkeldurr was Conkeldurr. The only thing that could shut the Conkeldurr down was Conkeldurr. Dude, that's so funny, though. All 4 Conks that made day 2 played each other in round 5. Sometimes the real enemy is yourself. Bro, that's so sad. Imagine being a Conkeldurr player. Just like, imagine being part of the Conkel squad and just being like, what the heck? Like, we're all here right now playing against each other? That's so funny. Would be even more funny if they're all sitting next to each other. Yeah, you sit down playing Conkeldurr, your opponent flips over Conkeldurr, you're like, what the fuck? Conkeldurr mirror match. Look over to your left, Conkeldurr mirror match. So the new Uncommon Energy video early, can't believe you prized ADP. What were you thinking? Bro, chill. It's part of my strategy. I was playing for the long game. They had to all be friends, right? I don't think so. 2 of the lists are pretty different. I mean, they could be. Maybe there's like a... Dude, they always find the Team Evo off the Iono, bro. Absolutely sickening. There could be like a Conkeldurr community out there, I guess. Would that even make sense? A conclave? What is a conclave? Is that track? Candy Pult? It's probably not worth it right now. Badungus? I just benched this Dreepy? How'd I already forget? Alright. Didn't care at all. I mean, I just want to Budew them this turn to slow them down, right? Do I value the counter catcher that much more highly? How many counter catcher are in this list? The research is... I kind of want the research, though. Yeah, I'm actually just going to go for the research. Make it work. And then I think I go... Duskull, Budew... Oh, I could actually... And if I didn't prize a Duskull here... Oh, I have Night Stretcher in hand. What the fuck? I get Budew as well. Because I can Ultra Ball away the Budew. I think I item lock this fraud. But I want double Duskull down as well. I do not want to Budew 2 turns in a row here. Oh, but I need Neo Upper to be able to attack with next turn. It's in there. We're going for it. I could delay for 1 more turn, so I should probably keep the extra Budew around. Let's go for the... Alright, let's go for the Budew. Oh, wait, was Latias even in there? Good question. I'm probably giving up the whole hand. No, but I might. I could nitro. Fuck. Boss. Boss. Kinda good potentially. I have the Night Stretcher for the Budew potentially. Bench the Duskull. Latias. No, let's do that. It's fine. I mean, I'm probably discarding the whole hand anyway, so it's like not that big of a deal one way or the other. No Neo Upper is pretty mid. You did trial testing with your team. Did you discuss what decks you would be cooking or testing? Or would someone just show up with some 60 they cooked on their own and test that with a group? We would just like play Pokemon separately from each other and talk to each other. Actually, it's pretty good to get the extra Duskull off though too. And we'll see how the turn goes here, I guess. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. I can't even get. No, I could get Hawlucha if it's not prized. If it's not prized. Okay. Oh, they didn't KO me. For some reason, I thought I was dying. We didn't die. That kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to die there. I didn't realize that was a possibility, to be honest. Yeah, just rip it. I just for Budew again for sure. Yeah, for some reason in my head, I thought I was dead for sure. I was like, well, we're definitely dead here, but that's fine. I mean, I guess they are stuck though. We need to find energy. I guess we don't need it, dude. We don't need energy. We don't need it. We don't need it. I don't need energy. Neo Upper's in there. We'll just find Neo Upper. We'll just find Neo Upper. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What did I get over there? Yeah, it's fine. This listening to another energy? Nah. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We would just like all play Pokemon and like communicate to each other in a group chat, and then when we got to a tournament, we'd usually just like run our spreadsheet and then decide on a deck from there. We would just all input our information on the format and the metagame into the spreadsheet, and then pick a deck from there. Just how it would go. Okay. All right. We might be sitting here for another turn, but that's kind of fine. I feel like I'm kind of forced into it due to the lack of energy I found up to this point. They can Adrenaline KO Budew next turn, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, wait a second. Can I do it? I can get Neo Upper plus Dusclops. Clops. Counter catcher Rolts. No, I'm short. Actually, it was pretty close though. No, I am like literally a Night Stretcher or something short here. I'm close. Hold up. So I put the Neo in play. I mean, if they top like a research and get to Guardy. Oh, the Screamtail's in their discard pile anyway. This is fine. Can you just KO double Curlius? I could, but then if they have Candy Guardy, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I could KO double Curlius, but then if they have... I mean, is that good enough to just do? I know their hand is Secret Box. I think I wait one more turn to try and full board wipe all their Rolts and Guardies. I think I wait one more turn. Yeah. So what do you do against Terrabox as Pult Nor? I feel like I just get mega cooked 80% of the time. Why not grab second Clops instead of the Nor there? Nor. Because I need the Dusknoir. Well, I need both of them. I need both. The Clops. I guess I could have done. Should have got the Clops, I guess, because I do have Hawlucha in the deck, right? Yeah, I guess I should have got the Clops. It also lets me play the counter catcher before I Iono. Wait, do I even need to play the counter catcher? Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just gone Clops, because then it lets me use Hawlucha. Is it ever attached Luminous to leave Neo option open? I don't think so, based on like what they have left. Grab Clops. You can possibly double Nor next turn. No, I can't. I'm out of Night Stretchers. Impossible to double Nor. Oh, I guess they drew a prize card so I can play the counter catcher anyways, though. But no, you're right. It was probably better to play it the other way. It's probably better to just commit to double Clops. As Hawlucha. So pop this here, counter catcher this. But I still need another Nor, right? Or Clops. I even have an Ultra Ball left. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, sick. So I go... Counter catcher. Clops. It doesn't really matter what I counter catcher here, right? And I am going to get Mind Bended next turn, but that's fine. We can figure out how to play around on that. Or I could have KO'd these three, I guess, and left the Rolts. Right? I could have left the Rolts at this point. Now I pop, KO Monkey-Dora, KO Double Curlia. Like, all they need to do is, like, chain Mew, Fez, Candy, Guardy, Clefairy, Knockout. It's not even, like, that ridiculous, right? I don't even feel like it's that ridiculous. Brock? No, we definitely want to Iono this turn. We're never trying on Brock here. Brock's too slow. But I could have KO'd the Monkey Dory, I guess. Would have been interesting. I guess I'll bring his ass up. There's a Hilda on the bottom of the deck. That's hella draw power for the next turn. That's what we're talking about. Let's get it. Oh, I should put it all here. What am I thinking? Yeah, another energy in this deck wouldn't be bad, I don't feel like. Like +1 fire. And we did kind of struggle to find our energy there. We're struggling. It should be over, right? It's basically his game. They would need like an insane back-to-back turns here to have it. Okay, that's a good. Hey, that's a good start. Oh, we got Hawlucha though. It should be over. Hawlucha was surprised apparently the whole time. +1 fire, Loom. Probably fire, right? 2 fire, 2 psychic, 2 luminous. I actually don't know what increases your odds the most. Whatever increases your odds the most. I don't know what that is. I would assume it'd be a 2-2 split, but I actually don't know. If you attach a luminous, okay, I guess we could just do the math, right? If we attach a luminous, then we'd have 3 outs. 4 outs with a new fire. If we attach a fire or a psychic, and we had another luminous, it'd be 5 outs. I actually don't know. Didn't Jake prove the extra fire is better than the extra luminous? Is that what he proved? I saw the thing. I didn't read it though. Was Jake saying that the second fire is better than the second luminous? Is that what he was saying? Or was he saying a second fire would be better than the third luminous? I'll pull up his tweet after this. I didn't read it, but I bet it's been up. Most likely, for sure, right? Like, there's no way it's legit. Let's get the Night Stretcher option with fire. If no monkey, you don't need the Lum. That's also true. Well, you want to play some Lum, though, because it doesn't... some Lum increases our odds to some extent, right? They just got a triple roll? Wait! Wait, am I trolling? Okay, I am trolling. Dude, I thought we just won. We don't win. Oh, no. I literally thought we had game. Oh, no. Oh, no. I might need that energy back. In fact, they can win next turn. It's really unlikely, though. I literally thought we had game. I literally thought we were KOing 2 Pokemon is winning the game. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I should have kept some energy for sure. Oh, that's funny. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I still have an energy left, so we should be good. Or I could have taken Hilda there. I guess I just played the Hilda. I'm not playing boss's turn. No, I'll leave that in the deck in case they Iono me plus take the knockout and I get access to. Oh no, I shouldn't get access to counter catcher anymore, right? Yeah. All right, we're chilling. Actually, I don't know if we are chilling, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, if I go for the flip, I always win, right? But I have win conditions without flipping. So we're swinging. Like they could just whiff Gardevoir or whatever. Yikes. This could be disaster, folks. Could it be a Budew angle? No, because they just mind bend KO. And they just get like an extra prize card then. I don't even think I had to Budew to Budew, but if I just Budew there, they just get plus. They just go, okay, cool, I get a free prize card basically. You just boss and bear? Now I can, because I got Night Stretcher. But before the Night Stretcher, I didn't have an out to my bear. But now we're good. Before it was scary. But I didn't know the song bot was down. I'll set it up right now, or I'll re-enable it. Like every like 2 months or so, I have to like re-log into the thing. Yeah, I don't think I made any or maybe I made some mistakes earlier in the game. But yeah, there's still like all the even though I thought I didn't make any mistakes like leading up to the. I thought I had game for some reason. We obviously didn't have game, but I thought I did. But it's fine. We still win here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they could win this turn though. They could have Clefairy Dark, Candy Guardy, Clefairy Dark, KO. They could actually win this turn. I mean, sometimes unlucky, I guess. I don't know. Sure, I guess I wouldn't have been terrible to assume. Yo, who the fuck? Oh, Lightning Laser, turn 2, kill Drakloak, kill Budew. I don't know, man. Could be it. Kind of broken. I'm just saying. Nobody's doing it like this baby Miraidon's doing it these days. Basic Pokemon, killing a Drakloak and a Budew. How's no jamming a monkey feel? I mean, fine so far. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of some. Oh wait, Sharp Fang though, that does kill Budew. Does kill Budew. All right, this. Honestly, I'm just like not. I'm just not scared of them. I don't know. do I even want to Budew them? The fuck are they gonna do? I don't think I care about Budewing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I care about Budewing them. I could have got Latias there and then like found the Budew afterwards, but I think we're just chilling there. I but don't care. They don't got it like that. Yo, so what is your plan to qualify for Worlds this year? I don't have one. Are you going to attend locals? No. If you're short on points? No. I feel like a player of your caliber should attend Worlds. Is that one of your objectives this year? If I get my Worlds invite, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Oh, it's a Joltik deck, but of course. I will be attending major Pokemon tournaments this season. If I end the season with my Worlds invite, that's cool. If I don't, that's also cool. They could pull hands double gen out of nowhere. If they got it, they got it. Do you have any plans? Probably gonna play another game with Poltnor after this one, but besides that, would you still play locals even if you were 10 championship points off? Yes, because I would probably be going to NAIC. So we can take back the Stockholm title from Bradner. That, honestly, I care more about that than doing other doing other things in the game. I might have to try and get that title back, to be honest. Reclaim. Versus the energy? I don't know if this is correct. I'm not gonna lie, but we're going in, folks. More lokes, more blokes. Or what about Candy Dragapult active and pass? Nah, more lokes. I guess the Hilda could make me play my turn different next turn, but probably not. Could Candy Nor now, but it doesn't make a difference if I do it now or next turn, so pass. Retreat to Dusknoir angle? Oh, actually, that one happened bad. Grab Psychic, retreat to Dusknoir. True, that actually was like not terrible. Make them work harder for the knockout. Hazel, you're gonna get meta glasses so you can watch party regionals IRL. No plans to, but who knows what the future brings. My parent, you had a regional. Can I introduce myself as resident Twitch troll? No Matic Vice before I scoop game 1. Sure, I'm okay with that. Give me your Worlds invite, Azul. Well, hang on, I gotta get one first. Yeah, if I was 10 championship points off of my invite, I would just try and get the invite at NAIC for sure. That'd be the plan. Okay, this is questionably... Oh my gosh, you're cringe for that one, buddy. Oh wait, what the fuck? Never mind. Wait, how is that ever correct? Am I trolling? No, they're trolling, right? I welcome the cringeness on this one, I'm not gonna lie. How do I get like a 4-prize turn? There's got to be a way to do back-to-back turns, right? Isn't there a way to take advantage of their board? I think it involves Candy Nor. I just need to find a counter catcher, right? I need a counter catcher or golden go. Hit it for 200. Go 3-2. That should be pretty easy. Should be easy enough. I mean, I need some of the pieces though. Come on. This becomes Fez? I don't need Fez. Oh, do. chillin', chillin'. We don't win quite yet. They could have Turo or something, which would like mess things up. But they would need like a lot. They would need like Turo plus... Oh, they would need a lot. They would need a lot. You're gonna play down Skulls there? Not really, no. If they take a knockout, it's gonna be for 2 prize cards. If they don't take a knockout, I just win. Why Dango over Genesect? 200. Because I have to do it that way, right? Yeah, it has to be Dango, because it has to be Dango over Genesect. If I punch the Genesect for 200, I can't spread the damage in a way that leads to me winning the game on my next turn. One better on Golden Go for Hawlucha Bear Angle. True, that actually is fair. I was thinking that was better on the hands, so if I end up punching the hands, I could go... If I ended up punching the hands, I could go Hawlucha spread off the bench. But you're right, actually, one was better on the other Golden Go for sure. So because that play is definitely more likely. Insane how bad that Miraidon was for them. Actually, yeah. That's actually insanely bad. Also, I don't want to... I literally just quad Drakloak cycled my deck. I don't think I want to shuffle my deck here. If they KO my active here, I need to find Neo Upper Energy. Yeah, so I don't think I want to... I don't want to shuffle my deck here with Buddy Poffin or something like that. But yeah, also the what's it called? Duskulls here just does not matter, because if they take a knockout, they're drawing 2 prize cards. If they don't take a knockout, I can't lose. It's impossible to lose. So. Oh, they could have Picnic Basket here. That would make things go longer for sure. Picnic Basket one time. Appreciate 61 months there. Gazer Meme. Good day, sir. I am using this resub message to ask you and your friend if you all have heard the good word of Conkeldurr, the best single prize deck in the format. Could it actually be the best single prize card deck in the format? It might be. No, I think I still give it to Diplin. I think Diplin is king out here. That was a dramatic... Dude, what a dramatic research draw there. And the top deck is... Oh my gosh, he got the research! Oh, my Neo Upper was prize? Bro, what the cringe? Unless there's something in the format that's, like, theoretically balances it, which the Psyduck could be the thing that balances it. We don't know until we get to play with Psyduck. And I think that'll be, like, if Psyduck does balance out Budew plus Dusknoir, I think that will be peak Pokemon. Like, this could be, once we get Psyduck, that could be this could become one of the best formats we've ever had in, like, a really long time. But we won't know until we actually get the card, obviously. That's why stop asking me if Poltnor is good when Psyduck is out. I don't know. I'm a little worried Megas is going to feel... Once rotation hits and we get more and more into a Mega format, things are going to feel... I don't know, just, like, stale. Like, I'm like, scared that it's not going to feel like what it could... Like, what the format could have felt like, basically. Like, we're gonna regress, and we're gonna have like a little bit of a regression period through Mega. I'm not like worried about it. I mean, the game will still probably be fun and enjoyable because Pokemon's just kind of sick, but I guess like it feels like wasted potential. It like feels like the current format is wasted potential because of like how long it takes us to get Psyduck, or if Psyduck even fixes the deck or whatever. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Just a thought that kind of went through my head there. Ew. The fuck? Yeah, just a thought, just a thought. But we'll see, we'll see. We haven't played Poltnor with Psyduck. But the thing is, we won't even have that combination around for that long for it to matter. Like, I mean, it'll be like 6 months. We don't have Psyduck yet, so we don't even know if it kind of fixes Dusknoir plus Budew. And who knows? Like, I don't want to like doom and gloom before Megas come out. Like the game designers have been doing a really good job for a really long time now. So hopefully they keep that up with the Mega formats. It is a pretty big like adjustment, and we've definitely in the past when we've seen big adjustments, it's fallen flat. Specifically VMAXs were like super boring for how long they were around. But who knows? Maybe they'll do really well with Megas, and everything will be pretty sick. I want to be hopeful at the very least. We haven't seen anything yet, so I'm not gonna like overly speculate. But having played this format for this long, I can definitely say I think Budew plus Dusknoir is a mistake, for sure. I definitely think this combination of cards is a mistake. The problem with VMAXs / Vs was how long they stayed around. It was so long. Budew, Nor, and Pult are all H. Yeah, but things will have evolved probably enough by then where it won't feel as stale and strangleholdy on the format kind of thing, but we'll see. You have your Paradise Resorts ready for Mega format? Of course. Sleeved up, ready to go. Yo, appreciate the $20 super chat there. Moon Shadow, always appreciate the support. Starting a GoFundMe for Budew. All right, that's a... Ooh, no, I can't do that. We can do this, though. Candy Dusknoir. KO the Frostlass. That's something. That's actually a pretty big deal, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and then I could Budew them as well. Oh, they're gonna get... Wait, maybe not. I was gonna say they're gonna get... Well, hold on. Got the Lokes out here. Although Night Stretcher for Duskull is pretty good. The Iono is pretty important to disrupt their hand if they have like a really good turn next turn. See, I want to get Budew, but it's also important that I get another Drakloak down. Wait, what did they get off? I should know. I have more info on their hand than... They have Iono. Oh, okay. What did I give up instead of the Iono? I probably should have played that differently then. Iono's just so good against them. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna grab a Drakloak. The Drakloak is gonna get me a Buddy Poffin. The Buddy Poffin is gonna get me the Budew. Every time. I'm not worried. Oh, it's fine. The Cursed Blast is gonna get me... Oh, fuck, I did fuck up. I was supposed to set up this Dreepy for sure. That's right, the Cursed Blast is gonna get me a Buddy Poffin. And then I'm gonna retreat this Drakloak into Budew and I'm gonna Budew them. I definitely should have just benched this Dreepy and pushed the Dreepy though. Nah, we're all in. Fuck. Now I gotta sacrifice this Drakloak. Alright, well that was definitely a throw, obviously. Alright, push this guy up. Bench this guy. Night Stretcher. Duskull. Yikes. I mean, we know they have an Iono in hand, so that makes me want to bench the Fez. It doesn't mean they're going to for sure Iono, but there's a high chance they do, so I kind of just want the Fez on the bench. Oh, dude, that sucks ass. I should not have played that way at all, obviously. My wish for the Megas format post-rotation is that all of them feel like they fit against the meta. Radiant Ball and Dingus being the OKO archetypes doesn't help much. I'll have to wait and see for sure. Yeah, I know it already after they picked it up after Secret Box. Wait, actually, I thought they played Arvin that turn. Dude, I'm just not paying attention at all. Yeah, I'm literally just not paying attention at all. Dude, not Budewing here is so unfortunate. Budew was like such a sick lineup here. It's like fine though. It wouldn't like limit them that much. Like maybe it would stop like Ultra Ball for Frostlass or something. Okay. I don't even really want to Iono them here, to be honest. Yeah, now I don't even want to Iono them. Well, I don't know what else I would do. Blokes? Their turn was so freaking weak. What the heck? I guess we'll see if we get a Dragapult. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, what the heck? Give me that. Ooh, but I want to evolve this as well. I don't want this, like, Duskull just hanging out here on the bench. Duskull dead? Duskull die? No, not Duskull. All right. I definitely could have played that better, right? I feel like there was just something I was missing. I don't think I benched this because I want to try and like avoid extra one prize in play. That would be like a liability. We just like do this and then punch. And they kind of have to KO my Duskull next turn. But we just... Oh, wait, I'm trolling, bro. Dude, I gotta lock in, man. No, this is... I should have killed the little guy, I think. Maybe? Actually, no, if they put... Nah, maybe. I don't know. Seriously, why does the Mega Evolutions only get, like, 20 HP more than the Stage 2 EXs? And they're worth 3 prizes? It makes no sense. I mean, that extra HP is, like, a pretty big difference. I don't know. I think it's, like it's not unreasonable, to be honest. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to play this situation, but we're gonna put this here. I definitely feel like I could have played that better. I don't know what I should have done. And if I hit this for 2 hundo, put 6, then to take Frost loss damage into their turn. I think it's correct if I bring up this one. So I gotta find a counter catcher. Shoot, where did I put a counter? I don't remember if I cycled a counter catcher at the bottom of the deck. This is why you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. You gotta lock in, chat. You guys are so unlocked right now. It's disgusting, bro. Wait, did they even play a supporter last turn? Do I even Iono them this turn? I could just boss punch, right? They didn't even like bench. They didn't do anything last turn. What did they do? Hey, let me take a look. Play Night Stretcher, got that. Right. I think I can just boss here and be fine. Well, I gotta evolve the Drakloak. I gotta evolve the Drakloak. Oh, I could do that with Brox, yeah. Holy smokes, folks. We're cooking. So. They TM Devo next turn? No, I'm not scared of Devo. Have an Iono in hand? Sure, sure, sure. I do have to evolve this. Lost this guy. I don't know, this seems fine. We're cooking. This is doing something. I don't know what it's doing, but we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Mention Budew just for funsies. It's just a joke, just as a meme. I think Grim is dead or just used incorrectly. I do not think Grim is very good right now. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's that good right now, and I don't think there. I am unaware of a better way to play the deck. Yeah, I don't think it's that good right now. I'm unaware of a better way to play the deck. Dude, such a sack maneuver, bro. What the fuck? So lucky. Actually, though, it's kind of insane how lucky they just got right here, right? What is their play here, though? They still don't really have that strong of a play. I missed the Kong part of the stream. How was it? It was pretty cool. Conks is a cool deck. Was this all calculated? I don't know, was it? How much HP do these things got left? 30. I do win, right? I do win. I mean, it was like kind of calculated. I knew I was going to get close. I didn't actually do the math, but I figured I was going to be close. Wait, I don't even know. Is this enough? Doom. 1, 5. Oh, insane math. Dude, and that's why I have the nickname the Mathematician, because my numbers always line up correctly, just how I plan them all the time, every time. No guesswork needed. They always have it though? Fuck. They always got it, man. I don't know what kind of Golden Go this is, to be honest. That makes things a little bit more difficult to choose what to grab here. Also, maybe I want Budew. Fuck. Maybe I just do this because it's like the most in between of the plays. This gives me the most options for next turn, I guess. It's the same guy. Oh, is it? Budew's a lot weaker to grab then. Also, but they do have Gimme Goal in the active. Well, doesn't change that much. We'll see what kind of turn they have. I definitely need to play the Poffin there, but like Budew is like so. It's not. Budew's not terrible. Were you surprised when Terrorbox did good this weekend? Not really. Fine deck. Very little would like surprise me in the Pokemon TCG though. Like if the deck is like a fine deck or a good deck, or if like even if I thought the deck was like a bad play going into the weekend, but then like you see how the weekend develops, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe the play made a little bit more sense. Like, yeah. Here's the 5 months there, J Doggy. Not much is really a surprise. You never lose if you bear, though? What do you mean? They could just literally have Golden Go double superior. You're just lying. Why are you lying right now? This is crazy. Okay, but the conk success in general has to be a little surprising. Yeah, I guess a little bit. A wee bit. But doing them here just like isn't even that good. Like, gosh darn. Dude, this is just so mid. I kind of have to hope they KO my active no matter what. So I feel like I just go like this and then attach to the bench and then hope they KO the active here, right? Okay, but the conk success in general has to be a little surprising? Not really, because I kind of just chalk it up to like a little bit of like an anomaly. Like if I look at it and be like, well, if you simulate this tournament, I don't think Conkeldurr's as successful, then it's like, it's not a surprise. Like, because like, if Conkeldurr like won the tournament, but see, even if Conkeldurr won the tournament, I wouldn't be like that shocked. I'd be like, okay, well, I mean, what were its matchups? Like, you know, you can't really know how something got to where it did unless you were literally the person playing the games or you like followed someone's tournament run very thoroughly. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I would say so. I don't know. So I'm not surprised by it. Like, the deck's not terrible. It just has bad matchups. I think if you resimulate the tournament, I don't think there's any Conkeldurr in the top 16 for sure. Probably not even in the top 32. The juniors division is a little bit different, but the metagame is like, and for the current format, the metagame from juniors and seniors and masters is like pretty drastically different. So I don't know. You keep facing Joltik Daniels like the third in the row. Well, this is the same person in this one. Or should I have just tried to kill the Iron Hands there? Maybe that was a better play. I could have done it. could have done it to him. Well, keeping Latias around is honestly like pretty important. Probably just draw with Fez. We need like a lot of cards to like continue to progress in this game. Actually, what's correct here? Is it correct to attach the Luminous or the Fire Energy? I assume the Luminous, right? But I actually don't know. I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. Honestly, candying the Dusknoir out this turn would have been pretty nice. Because then it would be out of range of Iron Hands. Because their best Iron Hands target is the Duskull here. Honestly, this Budew just being in play just kind of sucks ass. Fuck this guy. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Dude, how am I drawing my prize cards this game? Does that have to be 3-2 prize knockouts? Well, like, Gimme Goal's gonna evolve next turn, right? Well, maybe it doesn't, though. 2-1 Gimme No? Or Ursaluna? Sure. Ah. Latias, right? I don't know. I'd have to think about it a little bit more. I think 3 on hands makes sense, because I might just want to remove the threat of the Iron Hands going into the next turn, possibly. Would a Fire be better? Luminous can be anything later. Now you need Psychic or another Pult or Neo. Or another Luminous. Yeah, I still have a Luminous in the deck. I have Psychic, Fire, Luminous left. I don't know, I think that actually makes sense then, right? Yeah, because if I attach the Fire active, I have Luminous. But I mean, Night Stretcher could get involved, obviously. You can put 2 on Latias, and so you can go 6 plus 130, so you can get... Yeah, true, I could have done that, yeah. I want to be... If I can KO the Gimme Goal, though, then I can go, like, Dusknoir this... I guess I can never win, though. I can never... What if I put the other one here? No, it doesn't change anything. How many Luminous are in the deck? You can't yourself get stuck with 2 Luminous. I have 1 Luminous left. Yeah, I have 1 Luminous left. Oh, I can't do... The double Luminous thing won't happen. But I don't know if that means for sure that's correct. I have not touched the Fire. I think it makes sense to probably put the Luminous in play. Wait, that's it? Dude, pack... This is done. You're done. You're done. You lose. You can't win. Honestly, kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I expected more from you. Would I ever just do this to get a Drakloak? It's like possible to be. Well, I don't know for 6 is like so many more cards though. Probably not. Them Charmin here are so good for us. What do you mean? Do you think we just like sit here and... Don't I just kill it? I got the jamming. I think I just kill. I just draw 4, right? I think I literally just draw 4 prize cards. It's like the safer line to take. If I don't kill this, then all of a sudden Turos and picnic baskets and all kinds of bullshit can get involved. If we don't get Tower, what would have been the play? If I don't get Tower, what would have been the play? Maybe I'm probably punching the active still. I mean, I would Dusclops KO the active if I didn't, right? Like Dusclops was also an out. If I whiff both of those, retirement. It's the only correct answer at that point. If I whiff both of those, man, I don't know. I keep forgetting they can play Turo or Penny. Yeah, Turo, Penny. Some people play Picnic Basket as well. I whiffed Dusclops and Jamming Tower. Clops to Gimme and KO the hands. And Dango, so they have no attackers for next turn. Oh, if I hit the Clops here. Yeah, sure. That would have been fine if I had Clops here. If I had also hit the Clops. But if I had whiffed Clops and Jamming Tower, I think the play is probably punch active, to be honest, and just set up more damage on the bench. Probably KO the Gimme Ghoul. Well, that gives them Fez, though. Giving them Fez sounds really bad, though. The thing is, I want to kill the Gimme Ghoul. Maybe I could make it so I can kill the Gimme Ghoul there. I don't know. I don't know how Tordless beats Dango without jamming. Just being more aggressive. Faster Dusknoirs, faster Dragapults. Better ingredients. Better pizza. Pop a Tord. I mean, with the Ultra Ball, Clops over Loke. Oh, true. No, but they were saying... Oh, I see what you're saying, Sir Luke. My bad. We did have the out for the play. Yeah, honestly, I probably should have done that. Yeah, you're right, Luke. I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. I was like, I just felt like, well, we win anyway, so who cares what we do? But no, you're right. That was a better play for sure. Yo, what's up, Red Plays? I thought you were talking about like the hypothetical that we were discussing. Maybe cut a Loke or two for more consistency? No. What do you mean? The Loke is... No. The Loke is the consistency. Up toward was at the 20... You can't say that kind of stuff. The Loke is the consistency. The card you're trying to find is Drakloak. The card that sees you more cards is Drakloak. The card that evolves into your main attacker is Drakloak. We would play 6 Drakloaks if we could, even if we could only play 4 Dreepies. Like, no memes. You'd probably play 6 Drakloaks. Maybe not a 7th, though. Chill. No, probably not a 7th one, but... What is everyone's favorite thing to say right now? Rage bait used to be believable, man. What the fuck? That's everyone's favorite lately. This deck feels disgusting, and this isn't even like... Dude, honestly, I just kind of like the third Duskull. Not pricing a Duskull is so nice. Like, or constantly having access to 2 Duskull is so nice. I've kind of always felt that way about Pultnor, but I've never, like... I don't know, I just don't play that much Pultnor, so I didn't really have that strong of an opinion on it, but... I've always liked the idea of 3 Duskulls. But I'm kind of a non-Pulter. I just take the most successful list most usually and rock that usually. Oh my! Well, the hand is still kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. The hand is still kind of disgusting. Oh! Alright, we're locking in. What do I... So... Okay, so I still should plan for... So my turn should still look like... I should still plan to Budew them next turn, right? So I should get like this. And I should plan to Budew them next turn. And then go Hilda for Drakloak plus Neo. And then double Drakloak plus Budew them. And then research the turn afterwards. But then I want access to a potential Dusclops as well. Okay, I think this is the correct lineup here then. It's a good line. I did prize a Bose. Honestly, a double skull here would be kind of... Oh my gosh, dude. This deck maybe needs more energy, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, I never assume I'm hitting Latias, right? I should always assume that I have to put this here and then retreat to Budew. And just to play around like some Maractus bullshit, I think I'm just gonna retreat now. Do you think Conk really is viable competitively? No. Or there's a Fluke in Frankfurt run. I don't think it's viable, but like what? Like you shouldn't. Yeah, I don't like the flukes are not a thing in the Pokemon TCG as well. Don't think of it as like a fluke. Like, I mean, I think if you re-simulate the tournament, Conkeldurr probably does not do as well as it did. But I don't know. I feel like fluke is such a bad term to describe outcomes in a trading card game. I don't know. You could be like, I don't think it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe fluke is a fine term to use. To me, using something like fluke feels like a bad way to describe something in the Pokemon TCG. Maybe I'm like overthinking it though. I do that a lot with like stuff in the Pokemon TCG sometimes. So I could just be like over analyzing the term usage in the game, but Fluke means a one-time thing. It's definitely, well, it doesn't for sure mean a one-time thing. It just means very unlikely, right? Because it's definitely not a one-time thing. Like, I think if you simulate the tournament twice, this time and another time, Conkeldurr doesn't do as well. But if you simulate it 100 times, Conkeldurr doing well out of a couple of them out of those is like not unlikely or unreasonable, right? Or maybe not likely, but it's not unreasonable. Look up Fluke. Look up D's. No, yeah, sure. Anomaly is the correct word, not fluke. It's an anomaly that Conk did well. Maybe. I don't think it's that crazy that Conkeldurr did well either, though. Like, the deck's, like, not that bad. Like, yeah. The deck's not that bad. It's just not good. I just don't think the deck's competitive, but... I feel like fluke applies accidental. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like the idea of the term, because, like, it does feel like it's, like, an accident. But it's not like it's not an accident. Like, the player that played Conkeldurr, I'm sure played well. So there was a Hilda on the bottom of the deck. Drawing into... There was a Hilda on bottom of the deck. I could play this first, to be honest, to get Dusclops. What was on the bottom of my deck? Hold up. A Hilda and a Drakloak. I could play this to get Dusclops. But naturally drawing into Dusclops would be pretty good as well. Do I ever just Iono, though? Maybe I would just go Evolve Iono, to be honest. Because, like, back-to-back Ionos or research, or Iono to research gives me the highest odds of finding, like, the stuff I want, I think, anyways. Oh! That's insane! He's cheating for sure. Another Duskull? Dude, we might just, like, pop off next turn. They're not safe. My Dusclops are, like, right here as well. I can just, like, Iono into the Dusclops next turn. The decks like Polt, Dango, and Guardy are just a cut above the rest. Polt, Dango, and Guardy. They're definitely more... Yeah, they're way more powerful than the average deck. It's simple. It's simply not a ton of people didn't... It's simply not a ton of people didn't play it. If a bunch of people did, then there would be more top cuts. Well, yeah, sure, but that's not... But the reason people don't play it is because the deck's not that good. There's a lot of decks that are played at a way higher rate than Conkeldurr that make 0 top cuts. So that's... Yeah. So, like, yes, but no. Like, obviously, if the deck is played more, it's going to make top cut. But, like... It's not like a... Yeah, it's not like a deck like Snorlax Stall that was, like, never played. I think that's not a great way to describe it. Or analyze it. Or D's it. I don't know, Ultra Balls are kind of broken. I might get rid of Latias here. But I might need Latias to move my stuff later. I don't know. Research. Yo, can I get a Clops, though? Maybe I should have just rock scouting for... Oh, I have the Hawlucha now. No Clops? No Clops? Dude, this is cringe. I could retreat and attack and go knockout. Knocking out a Budew is so cringe, though. Dude, that's so cringe to KO their Budew with a Budew. But I don't... What else am I going to do next turn anyways? I could just knock this out and go like 3-3 on their Dreepies, right? That like puts so much pressure on them. Oh, they're playing the Candy build as well, though, so they could definitely Candy into Dragapult. Huh. Maybe we just stay itchy. I'm just going to stay itchy here. Azul is so greedy. Greedy? What the heck? What else was I going to do there? Should I play my Ultra Ball? Is Pollen? Yeah, I think so. Because even like Boss, a combination of like Boss plus Clops next turn would be pretty good. If I can draw into that. If. Oh, let's go. Congratulations on getting your Drakloak there. I'm always rooting for my opponents to find the Drakloaks. I'm from the future. The Budew was the play. Gosh darn it. All right, I'll do it next time then, for sure. Next time is the time. This makes things so much weirder now that everyone is playing Rare Candy. Like, if we were the only people playing Rare Candy, this would be like simple, but if you wanted Clops, then why didn't you grab Ultra Ball off Drakloak? Do I ever Budew their Budew? I maybe do. That means I have to send this up and hard retreat it though. I actually maybe do just Budew their Budew this turn. Do I have my second Budew in the deck though? I actually don't know. Oh, I have Fez here. What the fuck am I doing? Do the do. Found his ass. I honestly just want to do their do. Oh wait, did I really just grab a Drakloak instead of a Dusclops? Dude, I'm an idiot. What the heck? Dude, why did I do that? What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing, man? Have I lost my goddamn mind? I can't believe I just did that. Oh. It's like I was in YouTube chat, Twitch chat wouldn't have shut up about it. Honestly, you're not wrong though. Come on, Twitch chat, hold yourselves accountable. What are we doing here? Lock in. Dude, that play was so bad. The Clops there are so good. Uh-oh, Neo Upper time. Or maybe they're just protecting their squad. That could be it as well. We'll see. That is not Neo Upper. Boss Cow Duskull here would be okay, though. We already tar and feathered him. Chill. Dude, no. Now they have another Budew. This is unreasonable. Oh, stop doing this to me. All right, let me lock in. On the shelf. So I have 5 prize cards left. Dusclops number 2. Dude, I could have had 2 Dusclops in play here. That's so bad. I have to boss here, right? And I have 5 prize. How do we win this as fast as possible? Radio, turn me up when you feel low. 5, 4. As fast as, dude, I just don't know how to play this situation. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to play this scenario. As fast as possible, something like this though. But am I ever giving them the win condition? I don't think so. Maybe I am though. Fuck. Tune. I don't know. If I had double Dusclops here, we would be like in an unbeatable position, but I don't. I threw. Why not the Budew? Because I don't need to KO the Budew. I'll KO him later if I want to KO him. Even the Budew doesn't change my like prize trade going to the next turn at all. If I KO the Budew here and they evolve to a Drakloak and play Iono, they have one prizer in play. But if I go KO Drakloak plus KO Budew next turn, it's like the same thing, right? Also, they could candy the Dreepy into a Dragapult. Also, getting 1 damage down here is important, I feel like. Dude, if I got that Clops though after having like this, if I had a Clops right here on the bench, I think I just win. I don't even think I would have used it, right? Oh, maybe I would have because I could have KO'd the Dreepy and left them with just a Budew. Yeah, sure. I guess I actually would have popped it when I have. Wait, could they have drawn 3 though? Oh, they could have drawn 3 though, so I couldn't do that. I would just make the because then they could have gone Hawlucha. Yeah, so I wouldn't pop the Clops, but I would evolve the Duskull to Dusclops is what I would have done. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub there, Smooth. Welcome to the Rat Pack. I guess we'll see what their turn looks like. I have 1 boss left. Yeah, even if I had a Dusclops last turn, I wouldn't have popped it, but having it in play to evolve. Dude, I can't believe I took a Drakloak instead of a Dusclops on that last turn. That was so bad. I was this man, but not been Iono'd. I'm definitely getting Iono'd. I mean, they're down 2 of them already. They went through 2 in the early game. Yeah, there's the candy. They kind of have to draw prize cards this turn, which isn't very good for them. I guess they could bring in my Fez and just punch it, actually, though. They could go like Counter Catcher Iono, punch. That'd be pretty good. That's kind of scary, actually. They should win with a Hawlucha Counter Catcher? I don't think so, do they? Oh, shoot, they do! They literally do win with Hawlucha Counter Catcher. Because my Budew has 10 damage on it. Ah! No, they don't. No, they don't. They're short 1 damage. They're short 1 damage. Because they have to put 10 on the Fez. They can't put the 10 on the Duskull. They are short, but they're going to go Counter Catcher Fez. They're going to trap Fez. Classic trap my Fez maneuver. And then they just don't KO the Duskull and hope I don't have the combo. It's probably the correct play. Pulpina Terra, how come we never see a Briar Angle? Oh, they just whiffed. How come we never see a Briar Angle? It just doesn't ever come up. It's not worth playing because it never comes up. Luchaturo. They're also playing Shaman though. They're rocking 3 candy and Shaman. I guess I could see cutting a Duskull. I don't know, the 3rd Duskull is kind of sick though. Prizing a Duskull just feels so bad. When you want 2 Duskull and you prize a Duskull, it just feels so bad. It just feels so bad. Also, it's like one of those cards that's like just really good to naturally draw into in the early game and throughout the game, so I don't know. Oh, they are going for the KO here. Oh, I guess if they leave my hand this big, they have to go for the KO, right though? Yeah. If they're going for, if they Iono'd me, they probably don't KO, but now they definitely should KO. I don't know. What do I need? I need boss to win. If I don't get boss, I just lose. Okay, I don't. How did I end my turn? I don't remember. I'm just gonna play it. I don't think it really matters what I get rid of here. Sure. Oh no! Oh no! It is there. I was like, oh no! I don't have boss. I actually don't have that high of odds of getting this here, right? I don't have another out, so I gotta go for it. I don't even know what I discard. Dude, it just doesn't matter, right? No worries. I'm seeing 2 of 10 cards, and I need my 1 of boss. One time. They attack, they always KO Fez plus Budew. So it's Budover. It's Budun. There's no way out of this. There's no way to do anything. I always had 3 prize cards right here. No! Like I have Frankfurt and Monterey. I like Owen Cameraman was on the one of the best players I know that was playing Golden Go was Owen Cameraman. He tied the winning in, right? So he was close at Frankfurt. That's the best player that I know that played Golden Go though. I'm sure there was other good players that played Golden Go. I just can't name them off the top of my head. I think that's literally like it. Like that's the reason. We'll see what happens at Pittsburgh, though. Like, you know, that's like another tournament evolved from there. I think Golden Go... Is that true? I think Golden Go is starting to look like a better play, though. Like, maybe at Pittsburgh... At Worlds at Pittsburgh, maybe it was a little bit more shaky. I guess, like, Terra Box is a question mark that Golden Go has to kind of answer. It's like, do you really want to walk into potentially more Terra Box? I mean, you could play... Well, what if Golden Go added Shaman? I don't know. Maybe you're fine if you just play Shaman, right? Maybe that's an adjustment to make to Golden Go. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's basically why it didn't do super well this past weekend. But you could like even look at Worlds, I guess, as well, right? And be like, well, it didn't do that good at Worlds, right? And you would be correct. Worlds, I don't have as good of an answer for, to be honest. Besides there being a lot of Golden Go. I guess there was more Golden Go hit at Worlds even than this past weekend. Or maybe about equal, but is Terra Box real, though, after this weekend? I mean, I don't know. Like, all you have to do to, like, to answer the Terra Box question is just ask yourself, are you gonna play Shaman? Like if you were gonna play Pokémon, would you play Shaman? And I think whenever you ask yourself that question, you realize you don't really want to play Shaman, and like, do you even consider Terra Box to be a threat? And you're just like, it's like, I don't know, I don't really want to play Shaman in my Pokémon. Or if you're gonna play Gardevoir, ask yourself the question, am I gonna play Shaman in Gardevoir? And once you ask yourself the question, you start to realize, no, I don't think I'm going to. It's like, okay, well, why is Terra Box not still a fine play? I think everyone initially thinks it's like, oh, Terra Box just did really well, everyone's going to play Shaman. But then when you ask yourself, am I going to play Shaman in my deck? You're like, I'm probably not playing Shaman in my deck. And I would, if I asked myself that question, I don't think I would play. I'm not going to Pittsburgh, but if I was playing Gardevoir or Poltnor, I don't think I'm playing Shaman, to be honest. I don't think I am. Although I will say like the Rare Candies do help your situation a little bit. As Poltnor specifically, if you just play Rare Candies, that does help the matchup to begin with, so you might not need to go as far if you're playing Poltnor. The Budew into my Budew, huh? Interesting. Pretty sus inclusion there, buddy. Alright, we need to find those flops. Can I get another flops? Ooh. 5 to... Wait, what is the math? 14? Ooh! Pretty good. Okay, so I could get Iono'd here. They still have an Artisan left, so if I throw my Jamming Tower... They could bump it with their Artisan, but it's unlikely they find their Artisan, and it's more likely they find Bravery Charms. Do I just throw it and hope they don't find second Artisan? Not sure about this one. Hold. Do you think we'll see less people play Monkey and Poltnor? Yes. Number will definitely go down. You just kill them both? Oh, wait, I could have. With Dragon Headbutt. 5 counter. Dude, wait, what the fuck? Was that worth it? That was probably was, right? And then next turn I just evolved to a Dragapult and started swinging. Dude, I didn't even realize you were item locked. Oh, wait, I was item locked. Wait, what the fuck? You tried to bait me. Dude. Why are you baiting me, bro? What the fuck? That's weird. That's weird to bait me right there. That's really weird. So the truth comes out, huh? Okay, this triple Ralts bullshit is kind of cringe, though. What the fuck is going on here? All right, listen, buddy. You're being hella cringe with your plays here. If I just go back into Budew again, my Budew just dies. I think that's just correct to go back into Budew for a turn, right? Wait, what got Iono there? Energy, Hawlucha, Jamming. I kind of want some of those cards, actually. So they have an Artisan. I should have done this first then, or something like that, but... Gotta keep digging. Come on. Oh, they healed the 10 damage off the Ralts now too. Dude, fuck. Dude, fuck this. Fuck their Budew, bro. What the fuck? Damn Budew. Does the Hawlucha even matter anymore? 5/5. I need so much. Dude, I need so much. 5/2/7. I don't even know what I'm waiting for at this point anymore, to be honest. What is life? Maybe boss? Maybe just boss KO Clefairy is good enough. If you had gotten Nor, you could have killed Clefairy from the bench. Could I have? I guess I could have, yeah. Pop Clops so they lose their Budew. Oh shoot, that maybe was a play actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could have popped the Clops, got rid of their Budew. Oh shoot, yeah, you're right. That was definitely the play. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Pop Clops, get rid of their Budew, punch for 10. Next turn we get access to items because they're not gonna have a second Budew. Dude, second Budew from them would be crazy. All right, but now, yeah, that was definitely the play. You're right. When you're right, you're right. All right, we'll still figure this out though. We'll figure this out. Definitely a line, definitely a line. I think, hopefully, maybe there's not. To be fair, Dango did very well at Worlds. It just didn't win. I mean, I feel like it did. I'd have to look at like the numbers outside of the top cut, but there's only like one in cut, right? It was just Piper. I don't even know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I even have a Drakloak to turn this thing into? No, I guess I got Night Stretcher for one. I guess we just could draw into the nuts. No, there's nothing that's even that nuts, though. Yeah, KOing the Budew with the Dusclops last turn was definitely the play. Fuck. We're in such a worse spot now because I don't have that line. I think I just do it again anyways, though. And then I Iono them lower. Like, I just do this. I don't know. 3 make up, but 2 lost in ASIM. Oh, really? I thought it was... Oh, it was just 1 in top 8, but 3 in cut overall. Okay, okay. Okay, that is a lot better than I thought. I thought it was just Piper in all of asymmetrical cut. Guess I'm just trolling like that. I don't think we're in like a truly terrible spot here. It's just not where I want to be. Save that for Ursaluna potentially, I guess. Actually, 10 in top 32. Okay, that's pretty good then. That's pretty good. It did pretty well. I don't even know where to stack this, to be honest. Maybe just all on a single Ralts? I don't even know. Sure. Is that reason to Jet Headbutt tier 2? I don't know. I'm sure I can take advantage of this damage somehow. I guess they can double monkey now, right? I said I need to split the damage to not get double monkeyed. So it had to be like 2 Ralts, 2 Ralts, 2 Monkey Dory, maybe? Maybe that was the play. Is this just Candy Guardian hand? Thankfully it's not. Yeah, it should have been like 2/2/2 or something like that. Because now, even if they don't get Guardian, they could double monkey at Duskull. But at the very least, it had to be 2/2/2 or just Jet Headbutt, I guess. I could have just Jet Headbutted. I think trying to get 2 on a Ralts probably matters in some way. I'd imagine, maybe. I don't actually know. Could. Or Clef 1 Ralts or Ralts, maybe. Oh no, they just double Dory me. Dude, don't do it, bro. Don't double door me. How about no? Stop. Oh. Could get worse. I thought all they had was double dory. But wait, there's more. Research, Candy, Gardevoir. Yeah, splitting was definitely necessary. Splitting was necessary just to avoid this, even if they whiff Candy Gardevoir. I have 4 prize cards. I don't think I can draw 4 prize cards this turn, though, right? Honestly, this was all just a bait so I can Iono them to 1, though. Run. So what if I went... I'm definitely Ionoing them. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I was looking for. I don't know what I was looking for. I was looking for something. Let me think. Okay. I want to candy the Dusknoir, I think. And I want to put the Dusknoir damage here, but not knock. And then like counter catcher Fez. I was looking for Fez, but my Fez is prize, apparently. My Dusknoir's in my hand. Well, Candy Dusknoir's like not... we should have kept Mr. Lucha. I have Night Stretcher. But I thought I had 2 Night Stretchers and I don't. I only have 1. So I put it in discard pile on purpose because this is all my Ultra Balls gone. Okay. Bring up this. For 2 hundo. Evolve. This play should work, right? Do this, get rid of this. To this. Can I catch this guy? Venom dive, hit, and then put 6 on the Clefairy. Like, does the 6 even matter? It's just like all here always, right? Let me see what happens. KO double rolls. Oh fuck, I did have KO double rolls. Hold up. I probably should have just KO double rolls, right? Dude, why was I thinking that I couldn't KO double rolls this turn? I don't know, I literally thought I couldn't do it. I don't know why I thought I couldn't do it. But yeah, just KO double rolls. So then what they do? Mind bend me? Lock in, sir? Bro, I'm just so unlocked right now. For Clops, bench Monkey 8, KO other. No, KOing double Monkey's no good there. You do it for the content? Yeah, sure. Okay, if I KO double rolls that turn, and then I just counter catch a KO Clefairy to win the game, right? Or Hawlucha into Gust KO. Yeah, KO double rolls just wins the game. I think your vision was tunneled. Dude, my vision was hella tunneled. Yeah, I was just like thinking about just bringing up Fez and trapping it in the active. That's all I was thinking about. Yeah, if I had popped Clops, KO double rolls, leave no damage in play, then next turn KO Clefairy or Fez to win the game. KO. I'd have 4 left. Well, they should always get to monkey it. Dude. What is going on, man? Okay, I do have a counter catcher on the bottom of the deck. I have no draw power here anyways. I thought I had a Drakloak to work with. I don't. There's a Night Stretcher right here, though, so we should win. I think I shuffle the deck because there's a counter catcher on the bottom of the deck. Oh, there's... Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. You have 4 prizes if you kept Hawlucha? I still have 4 prize cards available. Oh my gosh, let's go! Dude, I don't know how this game got so out of hand, but it did. I'm talking because I just didn't KO double rolls, dude. I don't know why. I like initially that was like my whole game plan too. Was like to board wipe their rolls. And then as things developed, I was just like, we'll do this play instead. I mean, this play was still super high percentage win condition right here. This play was still a very high percentage win condition, but KOing double rolls like almost guarantees the win. I'm pretty sure. So, dude, also look how unlucky I was with my prize cards, bro. And you go next. Thanks for the content, Azul, of the streams. Of course, Tommy. Glad you enjoy them. Is the deck you take to regionals always public before you head into it? No. Budew is actually pretty important to like shut down their... I'm not Bedewing this turn. I'm going to hold on to the Candy Dusknoir thing, I think. Candy Dusknoir. Sure, and I have Ultra Ball for a Drakloak as well. But Budew to stop their crushing hammers is pretty important, right? Or I feel like it is. It's got to be somewhat important. Price of candy. Price no energy. This is a good matchup to price no energy, to be honest. Price a counter catcher. Ultra Balls in hand. And I price some other stuff. I don't know what it is though. But our turn next turn might be just Night Stretcher for Dreepy. Night Stretcher for Dreepy, Candy Dusknoir Research or something like that. See what our top deck is though, I guess. This is not the first time someone has requested that song before, and I skip it every time. Oh, Latias won't work. Oh, I honestly did not even think about that. So I'm going to Florida with my girl for a homie getting married. I'm bringing decks, same 5 days. How many games am I allowed to force my girl to play for a homie getting married? 0, bro. You got to find something else to do besides play Pokemon for sure. 0 games. What the heck? Lock the fuck in. There's some unlocked behavior right there. All right, cool. They're not attacking this turn. They actually gave up a Crushing Hammer there. I want to show Duskull and a Dreepy this turn. And some more Lokes, I guess. Or another... I don't mind evolving the active to a Loke here. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, just got the nuts. Yeah, I don't mind evolving the active one to a Loke. A Bloke. Does Jamming Tower matter? I don't even know if it does. I'm just gonna assume it doesn't. Just go for the Pult. There's like other stuff I want to use my Ultra Balls on if I run into them anyway, so... I could attach this energy to the Dreepy on the bench. They're down 1 Crushing Hammer. They play Pokemon catches. They play boss. That seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. So do you consider playing a regional in South America anytime soon? No. You can check the... You can use the command in the title to see which majors I currently plan to attend. Why not Candy Pult to try to hit Neo? Because hitting Neo wouldn't even allow me to attack. Oh, I could have Candy the active? No, because it's just like, it's so unlikely that I hit the Neo, it's not worth playing for. Yeah, I could have Candy the active Dragapult. I was like, I mean, I wouldn't even be able to move my active, but I could have Candy the active, but it's not, no, it's not worth doing. For sure not worth doing. You think Shaman is a fraud? I hate that stupid hedgehog. Sure, why not? Sure, sure. Can I win this turn? Not quite right now. I want to hit a Dusclops and I want to KO the active. I want to hit the Dusclops before I play the Iono, but I don't want to play the Hilda. I definitely want to play the Iono here, I think, so. Kind of unfortunate, but it's like fine. Oh, Mist Energy. I didn't even think about Mist Energy, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I counter catch or kill this one then. Yeah, I did not. I have a... Oh, I have Candy Dusclops though. Or Candy, what's it called? Oh, I don't have another Dusknoir. What am I thinking? I would need Night Stretcher. I should grab a Drakloak, I guess. Yeah, sure. We'll just hit Dusclops or Night Stretcher off this. We'll be okay. Yeah, what the heck? Why is there a Mist Energy on there? What the heck? We're lucky. They even Buddy Poffin for anything here? Dreepy? Sure. Okay, I don't love getting rid of that counter catcher. No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of wish I just didn't play the Ultra Ball, to be honest. I should have just held it. My hand was fine. My setup was fine. Couple throws, couple misplays. You know what it is. Was the OCICU one the last one that they had before canning it? Yes. My top cut in a League Cup and beat some guy in top cut who went to Worlds, and everyone was going nuts, and I had no idea who this guy was. Congrats, I guess. I don't know. Are you going to Vegas? Yeah, currently plan to, but might cancel last minute. You never know. Ever tried Haribo Twin Shakes? Things are fire. This is the oh, Haribo Twin Shakes. This is the first time hearing them. Gotta get some poker in? No, I don't play poker. I don't know how to play poker. Well, I mean, like, I know how to play poker, but I don't play poker. Like, I technically know how to play. I mean, punching active is still not that bad. It's just not as good as it could be. Our turn could be better. But that's fine. If I just kept a counter catcher, we would have just won. Will hurt my feelings last time we played poker. When is the last time we played poker? I can't even remember last time I played poker. Should I get the Paul to play around Hammer? I guess I could have. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of assuming that they're playing the top 16 list, which doesn't play Enhanced Hammer, but they should, so. Oh, you mean when I was the dealer? I was like, yeah, I can't remember last time I played poker. I dealt poker recently. That was fun, but have you ever rolled the dice in craps? Yeah, once. I played craps at a craps table, a single. Oh, they do have it, yeah. Oh, but no, they would always get rid of my Neo Upper. So maybe this was correct, actually. I played craps a single time. God, chill! All right, we're fine. Yeah, I played craps a single time. And we got wiped out in like 3 rolls. Pretty unlucky. Sorry, we went with Headbutt Dusclops here. Bodied, absolutely farmed. Doesn't matter how many mistakes we made. We're just playing the better deck. How to make the side bets on the craps table? Wait, like the like the ones that are like 1 in 100. No prio reg. The only thing there's priority registration for is ICs. That's it. I don't even think I bench Fez here, right? Because I want to. Oh, dude, they had the freaking slapper online though. Maybe I do bench the Fez because I think I'm gonna get slapped. Yeah, the only priority reg is for ICs based on quarterly placements, but I'd never qualify for that anymore. Actually, I say that, but I think I did qualify for a stipend last year. Did I? No, qualify for priority reg for NAIC last year. That's what it was. I think the streamer client or the streamer reg site. Yeah, gotta keep the streamer reg site on lock. If they attach, I think I am scared of slap a little bit. Not scared, but like I think I might. I don't really want to bench the Fez though. If they slap, they're not TM evoing, and then I just go get another Budew, and I should be fine, right? I don't know though. Maybe I will bench the Fez. Ambassador client, exactly. I'll probably bench the Fez here. Probably. We'll see. Appreciate the prime sub there, Panita. Welcome to the Rat Pack. Is there online tournaments with money prizes? Sometimes, not very often though. thing is I might want to bench Latias. The thing is that I'm thinking is like if I might need to bench Latias. So it's like Budew, Dreepy, Duskull, Latias. I guess we'll also like just see what's prized. Like these two for sure. Latias is here. The Fez would be insane to have. I also have Neo Upper, so maybe I can just like aggressively like try and just find the Neo. I'm gonna grab these two. I'm gonna bench the Fez here because I think I'm getting slapped. I bet this might look a little weird. This is probably fine. I guess I'll ever hold the Hilda. Maybe. Holding the Hilda might have been the move, to be honest. Would I do Ultra Ball with Hilda Dreepy? The Dreepy definitely could have gone. The question is, do I get the Latias or do I just... Oh, they're evoing anyways. Wait, how much can they snipe for next turn? If I had kept the Hilda, I could have gotten Candy here, then gotten Candy win. Let's see. Oh, dude, I actually had it! No way! Oh my gosh. That's insane. Probably take it anyways. Damn it. Now they're just gonna have a Gardevoir. Fudge! Have you decided where you're gonna be for Halloween yet? Yeah, I'm gonna be, honestly, I don't know. It's a thick Screamtail right there. Yeah. I kind of have to evolve this next turn into a Dragapult. Oh, bodied! Nice try, buddy. Every time. That was weird. I maybe should have held the Hilda on that last turn, to be honest. Or just like play for the Hilda line. Like I get Candy, then I have the Candy. I just had the whole line there. So wait, what did I Ultra Ball for? I Ultra Ball for a Dream. Do I ever? I guess maybe I just don't Ultra Ball there. Maybe that's the play. I just don't play the Ultra Ball. Just chill. Like to keep the. Because the Hilda is potentially so high value if I find the Rare Candy. Because their start was so slow. They weren't going to get that much setup anyways on their like following turn. Yeah. Imp? The Grim Snarl? Holy. Off the... Dude, yeah, same, bro. It's always in my opening hand as well. That's why everyone plays Secret Box, bro. Because they're cheating. Always in the opening hand. The secret is always in your opening hand. Every single time. Okay. I was hoping for Artisan, but that was unlikely. You know it's never in the opening hand? ESP? This is true, it never is. But that's fine, because we can always find it. They got Air Balloon and not TM Evo. So that means they must have TM Evo in their hand, right? Like nothing else makes sense. I think I definitely Iono them here. They must have it, right? They must have TM Evo in their hand. I definitely would like to take that away from them. So considering your tier list from last week, if I switch Neo Upper Energy for Sparkling Crystal in this list, in this deck, is this deck still S to A, or does it go down substantially in power? I have no idea like how far down in power it goes. I think it's definitely worse with Crystal, but I don't know. I don't know if it leaves a whole tier or not. Crystal's not terrible in the deck. Probably not. You're probably still fine. But it's definitely worse. Yeah, I don't know how much worse it is, though. You have Air Balloons doing some kind of boss chase wouldn't even make any sense, right? Definitely don't run Hilda in a Crystal build. Probably not, right? Reasonable. Ooh, and I got the Jamming Tower. Wait, my hand is just disgusting, actually. I think I go Duskull, right? Duskull, Jamming, Energy, Itchy. Pretty sick. I switch Hilda for Crispin. What's the move? Oh, Crispin? No, definitely not. The Hildas probably become... I don't know. I mean, they could still just be Hildas. It's not even that bad for them to still be Hildas. Finds your Drakloak still. Finds your Nors. I don't know. I'd have to like test it. I mean, it could become Arven, but Arven is like still seems considerably worse than Hilda, to be honest. I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hilda still might be better, to be honest. Even if you're playing Sparkling Crystal, Hilda might honestly still be better. Because finding your... It still finds you an energy. Obviously finding Crystal is better. But Hilda's better under item lock as well. Like, in the mirror match, Hilda's one of your most powerful cards. Jack? I don't know if that's true, though, because finding the energy is still pretty good. Yeah. I would maybe still just rock the Hildas, to be honest. The heck, dude? They got the nuts. Are they cheating? Alright, well, our turn's not going to be super crazy, I don't think. Oh, they're actually hyper blowering right now. Do I ever kill this imp with Dusclops? I still send it up because I could Latias it or I could Dusclops pop. Which Mega Pokemon are you looking forward to testing? All of them. I guess I don't want to leave 3 damage counters for the Monkey Dory to move over to my Budew, right? So maybe I do go Clops Pop, and then this will only have 2 on it going into my turn. Yeah, Clops Pop KO active is actually kind of reasonable, to be honest. Because the Monkey Dory will only have 2 on it to get my Budew. To try and get my Budew out of the way. Oh, nice. Oh no, but they could push the Monkey Dory. They could push the Monkey Dory to the active. Let me see. Let me do this first. See if I have to play Iono or not. Yeah, they could push the Monkey Dory and then I punch it for 10, but they would need to find energy specifically. And Grimmsnarl. The Iono is so weak here, though. Ionoing them to give them +3 cards is so silly. But I don't really have a better play, I don't think. I don't know. I might go bench Latias, evolve the bench one, retreat to Budew. But benching Latias is like pretty bad as well. I'm just gonna kill the imp here. I guess then I also Iono them to like 1 less, whatever. Not a huge deal. I get 1. I mean, if I get like research here, I'd play research instead. But they also have to push the Monkey Dory here. I mean, they could misplay, I guess, but if a mistake I think I would make, I'm not gonna lie. No mistakes. What the heck? Why are they so lucky? I could get Candy Dusknoir to KO the Monkey Dory now, I guess. Off of the Iono. I guess I don't use Artisan yet because I wouldn't mind getting like 2 basics down here. Maybe. Oh, Candy Nor, bro. Never lucky. Oh, wait, I can do this first? Sure. Do I attach this or do I attach the Neo Upper? If they boss KO'd 1, 10 in, 10 out, plus 3 potentially. 50. If they Iono me, it'd be nice to have the Neo Upper in play. If they don't Iono me, then I have the Psychic. I think it's Neo Upper, right? Sure. And I guess if they do get the Dark for this, if they get the Dark Energy for the Monkey Dory, 30 over, I push Dreepy, they KO Dreepy. Then I still have Nor to pop, I guess. Oh no, I guess I'd be on odd then at that point. Catch Dreepy? No, because I'm always pushing Dreepy here. I guess maybe I push the Dusclops actually. Maybe not. I don't push the Dreepy, I push the Dusclops. That might be the play we go with. I mean, we'll see what kind of turn they have though. Why Ursa there? What do you mean, discard? Well, I had no other option to discard, right? It was just Ursaluna and Latias were my only discard options, I'm pretty sure. If that's what you mean, like discarding the Ursaluna there. No, I don't think attaching to Dreepy, I don't think ever makes any sense, I'm not gonna lie. I think that never makes any sense. It's always one of the two. Okay, so I push the Dusclops here, right? They're going down to 4, push Dusclops, they KO, they go down to 3, sure. If they don't push it, then I can pop it. Grimmy? Wait, did I already know they had the Grim? But this is still, I think this is still correct though. Yeah. I'm going to push and pop it. Come on, as we'll lock in. All right, Zeta, you have to tell me how I misplayed here or I'm timing you out. Lock in. All right, tell me how I misplayed. Tell me the mistake I made. So you're on the clock. You have 20 seconds. You're banned. Always has the nuts every single time. Dude, what is that? What is that emote where it's like the band? Oh, it's literally just a band. Just a literal band. Doesn't even make any sense, right? They should put the 30 on the Dreepy. Because it's the one that can KO the fastest. Alright. Dude, how does this even go from here? This seems so bad. Dude, I feel like I'm just cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm absolutely wrecked. I did maybe make a mistake at some point in here. Do I have to go after? I feel like I have to go after the Monkey Dories, right? Or am I trolling? I think it's got to be like... Fuck, dude, this is so bad. It just seems so bad. I don't know. I can't like I can't come up with like a win condition. I feel like I have no win cons. I want a Dragapult, but I also need to evolve this to a Drakloak. I need to do both. Basically, need to evolve the whole squad up to Dragapults. Is the Energy Monkey? Yeah. I mean, it feels like the only play, but it feels so bad. It feels like there also has to be a better play. Everything seems terrible, man. It all seems terrible. I can evolve this into the other Dragapult next turn. Alright, we're cooking. I got 5 prize cards left. I don't know, we'll figure it out. This monkey's got to go as well. There's always a monkey chase simulator. Yeah, but there's no monkeys for them to chase. What the heck? It's not fair. There's gonna be a lot of Dango at pit. Yeah, of course. So I gotta get through this guy, and then one of the things off the bench, I guess. If they don't KO the Drakloak this turn, I think we win. Well, that's not true. I guess Team Devo could still come up maybe at some point. Is Guardia good running for pit? Yeah, of course. Any good deck is a good run. Otherwise, they're not good decks. That's not true, actually. No, most of the time that's true anyways. Even if a good deck, it's not that good of a play, or as good of a play it's been in the past, it's still a good play. Yeah, every good deck is good. Breaking news, folks. New to the Pokemon TCG, we have just discovered any good deck is good. That's right. Look out for the good decks near you. These decks are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically any good deck is, yeah, that's like the, that's what I put it, I guess. Any good deck is good. Every good deck is good. So Night Stretcher in the discard pile. So evolve this, get out of range. Attach Luminous. I have 4 prize cards left. Can I just leave this one in the active here? Is that fine? I think I can leave this one in the active, right? Well, I kind of want it to die because I want them to activate Counter Catcher, right? 5, move 3. Yeah, I actually want them to KO it, I guess. I could have put 5 on the Frostlass, but that doesn't really do anything, right? So having more here, just in case things get weird. If I put 5 on the Frostlass, does that really change anything? Oh, no, it does, actually, because I could have got a Hawlucha. No, it does. I should have put 5 here, because even if they Monkey Dory 3, I could go Hawlucha. Oh, no. I've thrown. But if they Monkey Dory off the Frostlass, and they don't Monkey Dory off this, and then I win by putting 6 here and not KOing this, but KO the Monkey Dory and putting 6 here. I guess it works out maybe the same way no matter what. Thoughts on running Snark to meta deck? I have no idea. I don't know what you mean, Snark. I'm not sure if you have any advice for it, but how would Terrabox play around Shaman? Just gives you access to an early lunch, basically. It's like one of the hidden techs of Terrabox. It's like the reverse tech against Shaman. Is like they use Shaman against you, it shuts down your water pond's spread damage to the bench, but it activates your trap card early lunch, where you pick up your deck, sign the slip, and then go get lunch. He sold? I don't know which play was better or worse. It doesn't matter. They didn't have it out, basically, Ninja. No matter what, if I have Gust, they lose. Like now I just bring this up and knock it out. But if they didn't heal this, I bring up this and then put 6 here, and then this dies to Frostlass. They didn't really have it out here. They were outless. Outless behavior. All right, I don't know, dude. I felt like there was no way for us to win this game, but then we won. I don't know. Frostlass bodying them more than you. Actually, yeah. Yeah. It just did not feel winnable though. A couple turns in. But here we are, getting the dub once again. And we got top deck Lucha is kind of funny. But I did misplay. I should have put 5 on the Frostlass to play around the heal on the last, I guess. Although it didn't really matter too much, I guess, in the end. Like, Vegas and Orlando are super cheap because they're like attraction locations. Like, $2,561 already registered. This one will probably cap pretty fast. We'll see. Yeah, it's at 2,700 right now. Where can you see the numbers registered? Once you've registered, you can't see it unless you've registered for the tournament. But if you've registered for the tournament, then in your player dashboard on RK9 will display the number. And currently it's at 2893. Think they'll host official online tournaments soon? No, not anytime soon. With the game growing, there is no way everyone who wants can attend regionals. I don't think it's that hard to attend regionals currently. I disagree. I think anyone who really wants to go to a regional championship can pretty easily go to a regional championship. Like, tournaments don't sell out that quickly, and they're increasing the size year over year. So I don't think it's that. It's like, yeah, it's not that hard to get into tournaments right now. But yeah, I don't think they're doing online tournaments anytime soon. PTCG Live isn't in a space where they could do that yet, and who knows, maybe not for a while. We'll have to see. Okay, it's got to be the Ultra Ball there. This is pretty weak. This is pretty weak though. All right, Hilda's okay. This is so bad. I don't know, maybe we get like another turn of the Itchy Pollen. Game Insane, I'm trying to register for Las Vegas Regionals and all allocated spots have been taken in 9 minutes. Is this normal? Sometimes. I would say you should, if you're trying to register for a tournament, you should try and be there literally as registration opens. Like the minute it opens, you should be there to try and register. If your goal is to try and play in a major tournament in the Pokemon TCG in the season 2026, you should basically be there immediately. This is quite normal. This is quite normal, yeah. Some don't sell out for like a couple weeks sometimes, but yeah, you should basically just be there immediately. Oh. I was actually kind of scared of them KOing a Drakloak here, to be honest, because I didn't have like a Budew to work off of, or a Dreepy, excuse me. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Actually, 9 minutes is a lot, no? Not really. I mean, some are open for like weeks. Sometimes like some don't sell out for like a couple weeks or don't sell out at all. I don't say it's a lot. I just like triple Dragapult this game. I feel like I could just triple Dragapult this game. Okay, well, not withdrawals like this. This is bad. I'm gonna Fez. I actually don't know if I want a Dreepy or a Duskull here, so I'm just gonna Fez first and see what happens. I actually still don't know if I want a Dreepy or a Duskull. Depends what I get off the Iono, to be honest. If I get the Dragapult, I want a Dreepy. If I don't, I don't. I did not. But didn't. What's the limit for a regional? You mean like in terms of like space? It depends. Does it fluctuate that much? I think most venues are like we get like around 2K at least, or the cap, at least in America. I'm not sure about Have a good one, Sancho. Yeah. Will Phantasmal Flames be legal for Vegas? Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure. Zeta said no, though. I believe Zeta. You have to pay right now if you try to register. You get 15 minutes. Well, yes. The answer is basically yes. They give you 15 minutes. Like they reserve your slot for 15 minutes to pay. If you don't pay, the slot goes back to the pool. It will release same day as Vegas. Oh wait, does Phantasmal Flames literally come out the... Does it come out the same week as... What's it called? Two 1 prize? They're giving me 2 1 prizes to go after here? That feels like just a mistake, right? They did just Cypher Maniac. They set up cards on top of the deck. Yeah, just start with the Recon Directive. Wait, no, this actually isn't terrible. Like, I'd have to be able to KO both, but I can't KO both. Huh. Unless I go Counter Catcher KO both right now. Does that even make sense? The Counter Catcher KO Gimme Goal KO Togepi? I don't know if this actually makes sense to do though. Maybe it does. I kind of feel like I can't leave the Togepi alive anyways though. Like that feels like it's bad. I don't know, I'll do something like that. Cause like next turn I could go like Hawlucha here plus Counter Catcher, or like just bring it up Puncher for 200 spread, and then I don't know, we'll figure it out from there. I could like bring this up. I have another counter catcher left, right? Yeah, one counter catcher left. Bring up Genesect, punch Iono or something. If I can find the last counter catcher. And Azul Flame comes out the same time as Vegas. Oh, does it really? I didn't know it was that weekend. I thought it was like a weekend removed from it. I thought it was a weekend removed from that. They would need candy for Togekiss. Yeah, but they just use Cypher Maniac to set up 2 cards on top of their deck. It would not be hard at all for them to pull that off on the next turn. Can't afford to Dusk anymore, right? Not necessarily. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna play out this. I don't know how I'm gonna play this next turn. If we had another Duskull on the bench here, it'd be pretty good. But so how do we beat Scalpers? I don't know. I don't buy product. Azul definitely won't want to go to Vegas. I mean, if Triff's not going, and the set releases that weekend. I thought they ran 1/1 and can't use candy because of Budew. Well, if I want to Budew that turn, sure, yeah. But then they're gonna evolve their 4th Gimme Ghoul to a Golden Go, and then I won't be able to KO, get the 2 1-prize knockouts. Yeah, they only run a 1/1. But if I Budew that turn, they evolve the Gimme Ghoul to the 4th Golden Go, and then I don't know, things start to get bad. I feel like they're able to Cypher Maniac again as well to set up the top deck. But they have Fez on their bench now, actually. Oh wait, they drew the cards. Okay, so Iono could be pretty effective here. That's how you beat Scalpers, don't buy product. True. I guess that's how I'm currently beating Scalpers. I'm currently beating Scalpers by not buying product. Oh shoot, they're setting this thing back up again. The Togepi is back. I can just counter catch a Genesect and punch it for 200 though, right? Like, or I try to counter catcher it. It's in there. I think I go for a Duskull here for the potential of double Dusknoir. If they whiff, if they like only find Turo or something for a turn, then I want to be able to just win on my turn, right? You KO Togepi just in case? No. I don't think I can afford to set up damage there. Or maybe I could. Maybe I could KO the Togepi just in case. Punch, 6. I could Turo this. No, I don't think I can actually. Oh, it's supposed to burn this other one. Oops. Definitely messed up there. We're supposed to burn the other Poffin. Alright. I mean, if I whiff counter catcher here, it's not impossible to win, but it would just be nice if I had the counter catcher. Alrighty. I have very low hopes. I feel like if I pop, I feel like if I take a knockout here, I just lose. So I feel like I just can't take a knockout. $200 here. If I get Ursaluna counter catcher punch, but I don't want to kill, and then I go counter catcher Dragapult KO. So I want to do like Okay, so I would need to go like... Oh, but I won't have enough bench space for Hawlucha and... It won't even work. Oh, fuck. I don't know, something like that. Oops, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. It was supposed to be like, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. So we're just having a third Dragapult setup honestly would have worked. Oh, no, I couldn't because I was an energy behind. I was like, I could have set up a third Dragapult. No, but I couldn't have. I have an energy attachment behind. Yeah, it had to be like 1 here, 1 here, 1, 2, 1, 1 or something. No, I don't know. I don't want to KO Togepi. I don't want to KO Togepi because I don't want to give them draw power with Fez. That's why I don't want to KO Togepi. I'm trying to not give them draw power with Fez. Bloodmoon math. Yeah, the thing is I don't have a bench space to reset off of Bloodmoon anyways. What I was thinking was I could hit this for 1, so then I could go Counter Catcher Iono, punch this. I don't have a Dreepy on my bench anyways. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Never felt great. And now we just lose the Cypher here, obviously. Or probably. I don't see how we ever beat a Cypher. If they just KO our active here, I don't see how we ever win. Oh. A double Dusknoir next turn and then Iono to 1 would be neat. If I can double Dusknoir next turn, I just win the game. It's not just neat, I just win. But to use double Dusknoir, that would be assuming that they don't take a knockout this turn, but they are taking the knockout this turn, so. And now my win condition is like... The Ursaluna play honestly wasn't even like a good win condition, it was just like it was like a possibility though. It was a possibility. But I had to leave 1 damage counter on this and then bring it up, punch it, and then I could like counter catch it plus Hawlucha. But I don't have the bench space for that play. But I would need also another attacker. I don't have a way to reset my Ursaluna with that play as well because I don't like play a Turo or something like that. So I guess I can still win by go. No, I don't even have. Can I even win? I don't even think I can win. There's like not even an actual possible. But maybe there is. What does this guy do for damage? Dude, stop, please, for the love of... Below a Wisp 50? Okay, there is a win condition, actually. Okay. So I can go... I can counter catcher KO Fez with Ursaluna this turn and then retreat to Dusclops boss KO Golden Go. Alright, sick. They slow play them into a tie. Oh wait. That's where we play for the tie. Oh, all right. Counter catcher. 1 time counter catcher. Oh, wait, was there a boss on the bottom of the deck? There was not. Okay. Luna. Counter catcher. Come on, 1 time. Knockout, and then I need boss Will-O-Wisp to knock out this Golden Go. My first regional. Looking forward to playing. You going? I assume you mean Vegas. Maybe. I might be there. Come on, 1 time. Was Togepi bait? No, they would have set it up if they could have, but... Oh, never lucky, man. Specifically, you need to top like the boss. Yeah. Yeah, there might have been... Was there just like a line where I could have gone triple Dragapult? There might have been a line where I could have just gone down triple Dragapult route, to be honest. That's like the only thing I'm thinking about like that I could have done differently in this game. I'd have to like go back and like play through it, but there might have been something else I could have done for sure. But I guess the way I drew the cards, I think maybe it wasn't available to me. I'd have to like go back and like replay from that point, but I don't know if it was actually ever available to me. Anyway, so maybe going the route that I did was always correct and just didn't end up working out. But there might have been some other stuff in the mid game I could have done differently as well. Not sure.